All right, I have to share with you something that I found today, and I'm pretty excited about it. I know it's just a penny, but I also want to show you that it's not just those pennies I'm excited about. I kind of collect pennies. And there's a reason for that, which I need to explain. So I have to share about why finding those pennies today was so significant for me. And it all goes back to my brother Alex. When he was alive, he was a wonderful craftsman. And a lot of the work and art that he created involved pennies. And so after he passed, our family would begin finding pennies in random and unique locations. And we took that as a sign that Alex is still with us. He's thinking about us and wants us to know that he's here with us. And it was also significant that I found those pennies today because tonight I just had a support group. And it's a group that we created of friends and family of my brother Alex, where we can get together and share stories about him, talk about how things are going for us, and to just have time together. Because what I've found, at least in my experience with grief, is that it's kind of crazy. When you're growing up, you think about grief, and you're taught that grief is very linear, right? So you say, I'm grieving, I'm gonna start here, I'm gonna do this step, and then I'm gonna go to this step, then I'm gonna go to this step, and then I'm done. But grief isn't always like that. At least for me, it hasn't been. Grief for me has been more like this. I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna be all over the place in my feelings and in my emotions and how I'm processing that information. And then it maybe ends, but it also doesn't ever end. And my grief depends on whatever day it is. And it could be multiple stages of grief in one day. Anyways, we had our group tonight and it was awesome. And we'll share a little bit of what that looked like. I'm not gonna share too much of any of the content because I don't wanna overstep any bounds. But I wanted to share this because finding a group to grieve with has been really beneficial to me. And I wanted to put it out there as an option for you if you're grieving as well. And they have a variety of different groups that you can attend. You can attend a group, a support group for almost anything that you may be experiencing. Of course, we're attending a support group on grief and specifically dealing with suicide. But the moral is that you can attend a group for whatever you may be going through, and that the group is super beneficial. You can talk about how you're feeling. You can choose not to talk about how you're feeling if that's what you would prefer to do as well. But there's power and there's benefit in meeting with a group of people that have been through something similar as you. And you can build a community of people through that group who can understand what you may be going through as well. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you tonight. It is way past my bedtime, so I'm going to see you tomorrow.